How's it going? I'm Coach Dennis with Men of Legacy, and thanks for joining me. We're going to talk about the surprising belief, attitude that actually keeps you stuck in a miserable marriage, and more importantly, prevents you from turning an unhappy, miserable marriage into a version 2.0 loving, connected, and deeply intimate relationship. So I've been working with men for 6+ years now. I've helped a lot of men turn their marriages around and a lot more turn their lives around. And this is the one belief slash attitude that I have seen will lead to divorce more times than not. And it's when a man says, I don't believe in divorce, or divorce is not an option. And I get this specifically a lot with the more religious, strictly religious guys. And here's the problem. There's two issues related to this belief. One is it only takes one person to have a divorce. You cannot believe in divorce. You could say, I'm not going to divorce. If she wants to, she will eventually move the process forward, and there's nothing you can do about it except waste a lot of money. Okay? Two, think about why it keeps you miserable. Let's say she's having affairs or acting inappropriately. How are you going to ever change that behavior if there is no risk to her of divorce? Oh, he's made it clear he'll never divorce. Okay, so then you can get stuck in a sexless marriage where she's having affairs because, well, I took a vow. You didn't take a vow to be cheated on. You didn't take a vow to be disrespected. And she has long breached that contract, that agreement, because that's what marriage is, a contract when you get involved with the state. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to tell you guys, when you hang your hat on, I don't consider divorce an option, you're more likely to be divorced when it's all said and done. Because when divorce is an option and you get past your fear of divorce and then you work on yourself for yourself, not to save the marriage, but to save yourself and become a valuable, grounded, mature, confident, masculine man, one, a lot of times you re-attract her. Two, a lot of times you realize that she doesn't meet your standards and there is no way you should continue in this relationship without being disrespectful to yourself. So, a couple of things. One, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Two, if you're struggling in a relationship, reach out in the contact form down below and let's have a conversation, okay? It's free. Two, understand going to pastoral or church counseling where they also believe divorce isn't an option is typically very ineffective. And don't run right away to marriage counseling. You need to work on yourself first and foremost, as she needs to work on herself before marriage counseling can be effective. It only works when two people want to work on trying to get to a version 2.0 relationship, not when one is forcing the other into it. All right, guys? Have a great day. We'll see you next time.